Do you have many friends? In most cases, your friends are good people and it's fun to spend time with them.
But some friends are angrier than you can imagine.
These people disguise themselves as your friends, but they will betray you and do terrible things when you least expect it. Some of these incidents that I'm going to show you today may make you look at your friends a little differently. Don't forget to like and subscribe so that your friends aren't fake. Do you have a best friend? Imagine that you're chatting with your best friend, but she's only doing it to destroy you. Yes, it's very disgusting, but that's exactly what this girl did. Let's take a look at this.
Did you know a teenage girl snuck out of her bedroom window to meet her best friends? And they murdered her that same night? Her name was 𝘀𝘂𝗯𝘀𝗯𝗰𝗿. She was 16 years old, a normal high school student with two best friends she trusted completely. One night after a sleepover, Skylar quietly climbed out of her bedroom window. Security cameras captured her getting into a car with those friends, laughing, relaxed, unaware this was the last moment of her life. By morning, Skylar was gone. Her parents searched. Police questioned everyone close to her. And all the while, the two girls who killed her cried on camera, posted tributes online, and joined search parties, pretending to be devastated.
It's really mean, guys. Imagine, you consider someone your best friend. You trust her so much that at night you quietly climb over the window to meet and just hang out, and she has already decided in advance that this will be your last night. And the scariest thing is that after that, they didn't just hide the truth, they played a role. They went looking for it, cried in front of the cameras, posted touching posts, as if they had lost something. In fact, they were just trying not to arouse suspicion. And the worst part is that no one has fully understood why they did it. No logic, no reason, just horror. I sincerely hope that both of them will go to prison for a very long time, and not get some miserable few years. It would be wildly unfair to Skylar, an ordinary girl who just trusted the wrong people. Please don't run away quietly at night, even if it seems cool or like in the movies, because being alive and safe is much more important than appearing to be a rebel. And by the way, betrayal happens not only in real life, but also in games. For example, there is a game called 𝘀𝘂𝗯𝗀𝗰𝗿𝗍 in Roblox. One guy met another player there, they became friends, played together all the time, and became, in fact, best friends online. We shared things, helped each other, just like normal teammates. But one day, this best friend just took and robbed him right in the game, taking the most valuable brain rot. Watch this video, and I guarantee you'll be furious at this betrayal too. It wasn't the theft itself that hurt me the most, but what this boy said at the end. He really trusted a stranger because his new friend promised never to steal, and that's why it hurts so much. It seems to me that the essence of the video is no longer about brain rot, but about a promise that was specifically made to lull vigilance and then throw it anyway. Even if it was a prank, it's still gross. You brought a man to tears for your joke. And let's be honest, in such stories, the best friend often turns out not to be the same age, but some kind of adult type who just gets high from other people's emotions. Who are you, the villain? I want to blacklist you on Roblox forever. And unfortunately, Roblox is full of such friends. Someone steals loot, someone throws it out of the trade, someone calls into the game just to use you as a free assistant. Let's watch a video about the worst types of friends in Roblox, and see if you recognize them as someone from your company or yourself. I honestly hope I'm not one of those types of friends, although if you make me angry, I'll combine all these three types in myself, so don't piss me off, guys. But in horror games at Roblox, I have a completely different type. Let's see what kind of friends there are.
I'll let you handle that thing! I've got no roots, but my home was never on the ground. I've got no roots, but my home was
I am 100% the second type, the one who is always lagging. The monster may already be a meter away from me, everyone has long since run away, but my Roblox turns into a slideshow and I just crash out of the game because my router has rebooted. But honestly, the scariest type of friend in horror is the one who accidentally brings a monster to you and then runs away from you. In general, all companies have their own weird characters, and that's okay. We are all cringy in our own way. And when you start sorting out the types of friends, you inevitably come to one question. Who is a bad friend anyway? Is it always one person, or is it a dynamic? And here I immediately remember the cartoon The Usual Show. Mordecai and Rigby are best friends. But half of the episodes are based on the fact that they set each other up, ruin their lives, and get into trouble. So which of them was the worst friend? Mordecai or Rigby? Let's get this straight.
Who was the worst friend? I'd say Mordecai. Rigby didn't deserve death. Mordecai is a bad friend. He killed his best friend Rigby all because he ruined his dating plans he had with his crush Margaret. But if I had to decide, it's Rigby. Rigby made a deal with and bet all of his friends' souls on a bowling ball. All because he wanted to be cool and for attention. Second, Rigby before Mordecai was the first one who decided he wanted to kill his best friend over something goofy. Rigby beat up everyone in the park, including giving Muscle Man 2 black eyes and punching Pops to the sun. And decided he wanted to kill Mordecai, all because he was sick of being player 2 and wanted to win in punchies. Next, Rigby hid Mordecai's college acceptance paper, all because he didn't get accepted in the college and he didn't want Mordecai to leave him. And finally, he did the excellent challenge knowing he was allergic, and if Mordecai didn't pick the right hat to save his best friend, he would have died.
Okay, I can see why people argue on a regular show, because both of them act like terrible friends at times. And since this is one of my favorite animated series, I will give my verdict. And yes, you can disagree. That's exactly what comments are for. Mordecai really did wild things because of Margaret and CJ, because he wanted to look cool. And yes, there were times when the stakes became absurdly high, even threatening his friends. But if we talk specifically about worse as a friend in most common situations, especially in the early seasons, I still vote for Rigby. Because Rigby constantly chooses the shortest path. He lies, gets away from work, puts Mordecai in front of Benson, and starts a chain of disasters simply because he doesn't want to take responsibility, and the most important thing is that it happens not once but all the time. He knows that because of his decisions, the guys may get fired or someone will really get hurt, and he goes for it anyway until he gets it. Mordecai also messes up, but his mistakes are more often emotional. He gets stupid in relationships, becomes selfish, hurts people, but rarely does it on purpose to save his own skin at the cost of a friend. And more often, it is he who then tries to repair the consequences. The most important thing is that the show is about growth. Rigby really changes and matures as a result, and this makes his character strong. But in the moment of the early seasons, if you ask, who was a bad friend more often? That's Rigby's answer for me. So write in the comments, who is worse, Mordecai or Rigby, and in which season did you change your mind? And since we're talking about friends who can influence you as much as Mordecai and Rigby, imagine that a mom logs into her son's account and starts deleting all her friends because she's worried about security, because there really are a lot of evil people on the internet. It's sad, but it's necessary. Now I'll show you what happened.
Deleting my son's friend list to make sure it's family and friends only. Yes, I monitor everything.
That's Abby.
Oh, was that Abby?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. No, it's me, Gabby. That's Abby.
Honestly, it looks cruel at first, because half of your friends are just crossed out by your parents. I especially feel sorry for this guy who didn't understand at all why he was removed from friends. But then you hear the voiceover and realize that he's really still too young. And at that age, online friends are already a risk zone. Even remember the guy who stole brain rot. Therefore, no matter how sad it may look, in terms of security, Mom's act is understandable. It's better to offend a little than to clean up something serious later. And here's what's interesting. Sometimes the removal from friends happens not by parents, but by life itself. People have shared their stories about fake friends, and many of them are really hard. Let's take a look.
When did you realize your friends were actually fake friends?
Finding out they have an inner circle group chat, but I'm the only one not in it.
Oh, if friends create a secret chat without you, then they are no longer friends and they need to be eliminated from life because it is disgusting.
I wouldn't say I have fake friends, but I am definitely the periphery friend. The majority of the time, if there isn't enough tickets or space in the car for everyone to go do something, I'm the one who gets cut out. It doesn't bother me much, but I wish they would be more mindful when talking to me about things we have done. They say, remember when we went to see X? Wasn't that fun? Well, no, because I wasn't invited. In those situations, it usually gets awkward, or they say, hey, we would have invited you if we had the tickets, or space, etc.
Bro, it's not a peripheral, it's just a convenient acquaintance. Real friends don't discuss hangouts in front of you where you haven't been.
One friend stopped replying to my texts right after we graduated from college, like the same week we graduated. So, I was pretty much just a study buddy that they kept close to keep me helping them.
There may be a misunderstanding. For them, you were a friend from university and you invested more, but ignoring it after graduation is still unpleasant.
When I was in school, all my friends and I did different A-levels. Despite us all having different lessons to one another, we would all wait outside each other's classrooms to go to lunch together. But whenever I finished last, they would always forget me. Like I'd come out and they wouldn't be there, so I'd have lunch by myself. And then they'd come back and tell me they thought I was with them. I was the only one they didn't wait for. I've only seen one of them since we left school, and she had forgotten my name, so that sucked.
The whole exam and lunch thing is heartbreaking. When you are systematically forgotten, it is not an accident, but a choice. You deserve people who remember you and really enjoy you. If we were friends in real life, I would treat you with respect and warmth like any real friend. If you want to continue, then write about it in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like, and press the bell so as not to miss new videos.